What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are live and in living color with round 4. This is the final frontier, folks. This is the last round. You've made it if you're watching live. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you. We're live from Impact Gaming Center in the fabulous Fairview Heights, Illinois. We've got Jeremy on Eldrazi, green Eldrazi Tron, a little bit different. Who is 3-0 against Cruz on Azorius control. He's 2-0-1. This is the final round. We got Cruz playing Narset, Parter of the Veils. Pretty good one. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, you hit the like button, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and of course, comment down below. Keep it happy. Some good vibes in chat. Don't blow up the players. That seems to be something that I have to tell YouTube commenters all the time. Be kind. But yeah, and of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg. We've got a ton of high-end Magic the Gathering singles, as well as the most recent sealed product for not only Magic the Gathering, but Pokemon, One Piece, Disney, Lorcana, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, we are already well into this game 1 here of round 3. So let's see what we've got. Been a pretty long night here today. We're only into the very start, obviously, of round 4. And it's already 10:42 local time. Glaring Fleshraker, the card that won Jeremy's last match. Subtlety. Pitching a counterspell. And pass back to Cruz. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Days Undoing. Jeremy will draw 1 card. Cruz will draw 7. Holy moly, that's a game ender. That's a game ender in most instances. Now, obviously, Jeremy has cards like the One Ring that could climb him back in the game, but that is an absolute haymaker of a 1-2 punch thanks to Narset. So, Days Undoing. Days Undoing plus Narset, Parter of Veils is a combo. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library and then draws 7 cards. You have to end your turn. So it's a Time Twister. Or, sorry, not a Time Twister. Oh, yeah, Time Twister. But with Narset on the battlefield, Jeremy only gets to draw 1 card. Arms Chant. Can't cast spells. Hugin's Lab pass. Wow. Top 4. Gonna look at him. Gonna pit a Suppression Ray. Stunting on him. I'm gonna play the land side of Suppression Ray. And there is the One Ring to rule them all. Wow. Narset is really good against the One Ring, too. Really good against the One Ring. I said that Jeremy might be able to draw one ring and get back into this game, but at most he'll be drawing one card off of it. Plus Teferi, then Days Undoing in the draw step. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So there is a one ring for Jeremy, but unfortunately for him, Cruz's one ring is much better with Narset on the battlefield. He forgot to draw a card almost. Down to 17. Man, oh man. Temporary lockdown. That's going to tag the Eldrazi spawns and the talisman. Yeah, no, that's a nice play there, Case Mac. Draw a card at the end of the turn, and Jeremy will lose life on his upkeep. I've preemptively done it. Go ahead, untap. Down to 19. That's right, only one per turn. Only one per turn. Narset's really good against the one ring. Holy smokes, is Narset good against the one ring. Talisman of Curiosity. Take one. Down 18. Drowner of Truth. And here is Drowner of Truth on screen. It's a 7/6, so it's big. Cruz has to find a way to get that thing off the table pretty quickly, or it will just kill him. Cruz says, I got to find a way to kill you. No cards in Jeremy's hand right now. Down to 14. Supreme Verdict. That is a good way to get rid of all of Jeremy's creatures. Go to untap. Okay. So Jeremy only allowed to draw one card, but still loses 2 life. Draws for turn. Loses 2 life for turn. Glaring Flesh Raker. It resolves. Wow, that was a really good draws here by Jeremy. Point it at Narset. She is gone. So now, One Ring going to be doing some work for Jeremy. Down to 11. Draw 3. Historically, Tron has had the advantage over Azorius control. I'm not sure really if that's changed now. I imagine it probably hasn't. Tron's late game is just so strong. It's got to be pretty difficult for Azorius Control to keep up late game. Land for turn for Cruz. He's got to draw 3 if he needs it. Or draw 4, rather. Cruz is only at 8 life, so that's very relevant. Discards Flooded Strand, says go ahead. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Jeremy will go to 13, thanks to this 1 ring. Chalice of the Void's a good one. You got double Chalice of the Void. Don't know if you want 2 of them. Might be decent. Could name. Could put it on 2. Put 1 on 2, 1 on 3. Gonna draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of cards. There's a mine. Glaring Flesh Raker. Here is Glaring Flesh Raker for the uninitiated. Oh my gosh, another Glaring Flesh Raker. Counter spell. Take 1 down to 6. Oh, hey. What's up, Rock Hard Dabs? How are you doing tonight? We are in game 1 of round 4. These are the finals. Almost done with the tournament here. X is equaling 1. Down to 5. No Orm Chant for you. X equals 2. And that's going to be it. Cruz is going to scoop it up. Yeah, the ring was going to kill Cruz there. All right, game 1, going to go to Jeremy here. This has got to be a pretty bad matchup for Azorius Control. I got to imagine. Historically, like pre-Modern Horizons 3 days, I know for a fact that Tron was always heavily in the advantage. But yeah, let's kick it back to me. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. We appreciate you. This is the last match of the night. So if you've been watching us on Twitch, we appreciate the heck out of you. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all those fun things. And then, of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg. Let's take a look at the Impact Cam. And we will zoom out. Maybe we'll zoom out. All right. Looks like people are starting to clear out. It's getting later, that's for sure. There's our drafters. It looks like they're all done. Some commander players still commanding. Sleepy time. Some Warhammer happening. Looks like those dudes are leaving, and some more Commander. We've got more players, obviously, on the other side of the room. But that's all she wrote for this side. I'm going to zoom into Cruz's forehead. All right, let's kick it back down there. Cruz forgot the. Cruz doing magic tricks over here. Look at this. Oh, now of course he would stop it as soon as I. Oh, Jeremy, don't. I don't want to hear any cat slander. Cruz says, choose your next words wisely. Cats are awesome. Cats are awesome. No forehead zoom, please. Alrighty. Cruz keeping. Jeremy keeping. Jeremy has pregame. Devour of Destiny is going to look at the top four. Going to get to do basically scry kind of. Hers is mine. Mine. Your go. Tower of Power. Talisman of Curiosity, so Jeremy's got some mana happening. Counterspell, though. Going to Fetch Shock. Jeremy's on top of the life total, so Cruz can't forget. Cruz had a great start last game and just got muscled out of the game. And there's Narset. Oh, baby. Top four. Supreme Verdict is the get. I do like that art. It's really cool. Forest. Talisman of Curiosity. Back to Cruz. All right. Activate. Consigned to Memory. That's a pretty good one against mostly colorless deck. Little fetch ski. Down to 16. Is this a one ring? It is a ring. All right, so one ring protection for Cruz this turn. That doesn't mean Jeremy can't do some fun things. Hopefully for his sake, he has a land. Cruz staring at the camera for an indeterminate amount of time, as he always does. Here's a one ring of Jeremy's own. Cruz pointing to the Narset. All right, untap and draw. Cruz going to drop to 15 thanks to the ring. Cruz going to draw 2 cards. Hits the 5th land. Move to discard. Discard Supreme Verdict. That's a pretty good one. Thinking about Orm's chanting here. He's going to allow it, though. I just realized Cruz's shirt says, no, Valakut is not legendary. Scape shift. He's got... Jeez. Vexing Bubble. Cruz has got something for that. He says, eh. Jeremy does need to hit a land. Cruz is casting this for the mana, so it is not a free spell, so it will not get countered by Bubble. Breeding Pool, the land there. Down to 16 goes Jeremy. And the difference between this game and last game is Cruz has a threat. Kozilek's command X equals 1. So that tells you kind of how desperate Jeremy is right now to get mana. And I think Cruz might be well off to counter this. He's going to allow it, though. Scry 1 draw. That's a land, I think. Might want to draw that, Jeremy. He's going to bottom it. Okay, what do I know? He's the one who's undefeated in this tournament, not me. Orm's chant. Draw for turn. Ugin's Lab, and we're going to put something underneath it, I'm sure. Drowner of Truth goes underneath. Cruz going to draw 3. 1, 2, and 3. Nobody saw it. It's all good. Did Cruz draw yet? I don't think Cruz drew a card for turn. I don't know, though. Just going to draw 4 cards, though. Second ring. Ring that thing. So that'll take care of the other one. Plays a land for turn. Plays a land for turn. I don't think he's attacked. Okay, yeah, he's just trying to figure out what he wants to keep. He's got another ring in hand, too. Jeez. Oh, wow. Yeah, he forgot to... Oh, no, I guess he did attack. Okay, my bad. I didn't see that the life total was changed. That's my bad. Consign to memory. Down to 10. Orm's Chant. Can't cast card spells this turn. I mean, Cruz is doing a good job of locking it down here. Locking Jeremy down here in game 2. Down to 10, yep. Drown Juggle. Cruz saying you're chanted. Draw 1 card. He'll take 1 point of life. Meticulous Archive is going to get to Surveil. Going to bin Cosmic Rebirth. Down to 7. Bobble going to get sacked. Man. Cruz's hand's really good, though. I see Consign to Memory. It's going to be rough for Jeremy here. Although, that being said, if he could devour and exile the Narset again, I guess Cruz could counter the triggered ability. But, oh, does Cruz not actually have a Consign to Memory? I thought he did. Might be a subtlety. As it stands, Jeremy is at a essentially 3. I assume he has got another 1 ring. Because otherwise he's kind of just dead, right? 3 flying in the air. Plus the 2 from the ring. Obviously, there's other cards that he could potentially have, but... Okay, this is a big spell. Devour Destinies underneath the Ugin's Lab. 7 mana. World Breaker. Consign to memory. And he replicated it, so it okay, so he countered the spell and the triggered ability. Very nice, very nice. That is game, says Jeremy. We're going to game 3 here in round 4. And there we have it. All righty, let's kick it back to the sideboard. Hello. Last time coming to the sideboard before this match is over. Thank you all so much for joining us. Les Alex here for Impact. What a night. What a night. Long night. There's been some really sweet matches, especially last round between Jeremy and Keegan, was on Ruby Storm. It was a lot of fun to watch. If you're watching on YouTube, go back and watch that match. It was awesome. And speaking of, if you're on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And then, of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering, TCG, and other tabletop gaming needs. So looks like we got a couple people left here. Hanging out into the wee hours of the night. Nah, it's only 11, 12. We've got a whole nother half of a building, but there's probably some players over there too. All righty. Let's get back down to the battlefield, shall we? Devour Destiny's pregame effects. We're going to get to take a look at the top amount of cards. Ugin's Lab. What a sight for sore eyes. Oh. Hello. Island Go. Four mana for Jeremy. Glaring Fleshraker. Consign to memory. Counter that. Cruz. I think that kind of tells you that Cruz very much values his life total at this point. Because now is the One Ring time. And I do believe Jeremy has a One Ring in his hand. One Ring to rule them all. It resolves. Pass back. Lorian revealed. Going to go search up an island. Get a Triome. All right. Back to Jeremy. Down to 19 off the One Ring. Sowing Mycospawn. Kicked. Oh, it's not kicked. I'm sorry. Pass back. Wind-swept heath. Prismatic ending. He said prismatic vista. Prismatic ending. Make 3 dudes, scry 3, and draw a card. Kozilek's command. What a match to finish on, right? The Tower of the Powers. Wow. 13 mana. 16. X equals 14. 14 dudes. Scry 14, draw a card. Holy smokes. It's got to be the biggest Kozilek's command I've ever seen. That is a lot of cards. One ring to rule them all. Draw a card. Tin dude, seriously. Echoes of Eternity. Let's go ahead and bring that one up because I don't think that is a... Here it is for you fine folks as the talisman enters as well. And pass back. Knock, knock, says Cruz. Needs a one ring. Shock. Down to 12. Pass back, okay. Sign to memory. Draw 2. Jeremy's at 17 thanks to the one ring. Glaring Flesh Raker. It'll copy it. Yeah, Cruz is in a really tough spot here. Obviously, the one ring makes it difficult, but also look at this board. He needs to find, like, a Supreme Verdict. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's really good. Kicking Myco Spawn, doubling the trigger. Jeez, that'll do it. Jeremy's going to win. He goes 4-0 and is tonight's winner, of course. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far and you're watching on Twitch, we appreciate the heck out of you. If you're watching on YouTube, still pretty cool. But hit us up on Twitch. We stream each and every single Friday night. So hit us up over there, twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center. And, of course, head on over to impactgamingcenter.gg. We have a ton of Magic the Gathering cards. I guarantee you'll be able to find something for whether it's your Modern deck, your Commander deck, Standard. I know Standard RCQ season is right around the corner. But, yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. I've been Les Alex. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, watch one of these videos if you're watching on YouTube. We appreciate you. Congrats to Jeremy on taking down this tournament. And until the next time we see you, I will catch you all on the Flippy Flop. Adios, everyone.